Shalom. Kol Elohim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Midash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, who are the true Hebrew Israelites, or the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and speckled birds. This is going to be a video lesson on the MOTB, which is the RFID Micro C-HIP. And I have a video prepared. I'm going to read just a couple words from an article and then a few scriptures. So let's start with the video. You can skip through it if you don't want to watch the video.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Like touch it?
Yeah. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in chips. I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first split my chip and it will log me in. And from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future. Install ingrained procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go. In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards.
Which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
but even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot. I think, it's so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannah Swellblood estimates between 5 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it will be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
Human microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality. Sarah Harmon, NBC News, Stockholm.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our...
Alright, so we see that the Micro C-HIP is already on the scene. That is the MARK, is the Micro C-HIP, which is going to be made mandatory. It's on the scene, but it's going to be mandatory to buy or sell. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. What do you think that mark is? It's the RFID C-HIP. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So no man is going to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to buy or sell anything, or you won't be able to go to the store without the mark. So us as hopeful elect Hebrew Israelites, we cannot take that mark if we want to be delivered. So we will have to go without buying and selling. This is another article. From Capital News. Let's go down to read this right here. I'll read the top. BitTalk denies alleged plan for chip implants in meeting with Catholic bishops. And read the bolded part. Nairobi, Kenya, November 29th. The government has linked the allegations that newborns will be implanted with electronic chips and digital ID rollout to business rivalry among international technology firms. Now, I don't know if they're actually doing this or they said that they're not doing this, but the fact that the chip is emerging as a could be or is as a normal thing, a very common thing amongst this population, that just the chip alone being on the scene, we know that it's all going to move forward to what Revelation 13 and 16, where it's going to be mandatory, and you will not be able to buy or sell without it all over the planet. So the article, I should have done more research on it, Slovakia, but I saw it from another brother put it up. He had this a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw it and I knew, and I was gonna make a lesson on the C-HIP. But what we can pull out is that the C-HIP is on the scene, and we know that's the mark in Revelation 13 and 16. And we see the truth is in the scripture on it. So that prophecy is going to, we know it's going to be made mandatory soon. Proverbs 20, and his goings are of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. How can a man then understand his own way? And so those who take the chip is going to be the Lord's will. And those who enforce the chip is going to be the Lord's will. Because man's goings are of the Lord. So the Lord controls everything that man does. And so Revelation 13 and 16 is going to come to pass. His words, all the prophecies must come to pass. And there are judgments, certain things that will happen if you get the mark. This is Revelation 16 and 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And so a noisome and grievous sore is going to come upon the men that get that MOTB. And what's it going to look? It looks something like this. So you better think twice before getting that MOTB. No, I don't know specifics about where it would be on the body, but you can expect something horrible. If you are going to get that MOTB, this is going to be horrible. This is what the prophecy says. Like a cancerous, sore-pilled, pus, boil, cancer. And so what's the other judgment? If you get the MOTB. And 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, so if you get that C-HIP, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which will be at the destruction of Babylon, which will become the lake of fire. Babylon is going to be the lake of fire. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And so Babylon is going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles, ICBMs, sometimes known as arrows in the scriptures, also known as the waster. So this is what's going to happen. Those who take the MOTB, if you're in Babylon, America, then you're just going to become burnt with this place. Zechariah 14:12. And this will be the plague wherewith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, or from the nuclear fire. The scriptures say it'll be a besom of destruction, which is a broom. And so when the missiles hit, it's going to sweep the land and the people with destruction. And it's going to make the fire is going to make their flesh consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So you better think twice before you get the MOTB. Isaiah 50:16, like we read earlier, all men's goings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So there are people who are going to get the MOTB because it's the Lord's will, and it's the Lord's will that they get destroyed, get the grievous sore, and also get destroyed when the missiles hit. Because these other prophecies will come to pass as well. Isaiah 54:16, behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, which are the nuclear physicists, the smith, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. So the wasters is the nuclear missiles, and they're going to bring destruction to America, Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, who was run by the Edomites. And those who take the MOTB, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to send the waster upon you. And so this is what the prophecies say. And we see that all things are moving closer towards the MOTB, the mark being made mandatory for buying and selling, as the prophecies say. And so let me get the scripture that I quoted. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 23. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, which is going to be Babylon. That the lake of fire is going to be, when the missiles hit, the fire is going to sweep the land with destruction and destroy everything in its path. No man is going to survive, saith Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts. And so this is going to be at the time when those who take the MOTB, I believe it says, drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or receive of that wine of the wrath, roughly paraphrased. When the waster hits, or Babylon the Great, it's going to be many missiles. And so unless you want to look like this and then be a part of of Zechariah 14 and 12, I suggest that you start praying to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai to not take the MOTB, and you start repenting. And so with that, I'm going to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone of Ruel. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.